All right, I'll start. Obviously, just watching the tape this morning, I thought just overall good complementary football, all three phases. That was a good team win. Obviously, to get a win in the division is huge, but now our focus is on to Pittsburgh. So ready when you guys are.
James, go ahead.
Shan, we saw, I saw on the replay after Daniel took a sack, he hit his head off the turf kind of hard. And same for Tyler. Are those guys okay? Are they not in concussion protocol?
Yeah, they're good. There's no issues.
All right, good. And then I know at this time last year, Braid Smith was going through a lot of stuff, just mentally and things like that. Where is he at this point in the season, and how much fun is it for you and the staff and the team just to see him back playing at a high level and having fun with the game he loves?
It's great. He is. He's playing at a high level. Great mindset. Obviously been a great player for us for a long time. And like I said, he's playing really good. He's feeling really good. It's always fun. I always get a chance to see him and his wife and his kid Wyatt. His kid Wyatt loves monster trucks right now, and so I always get to talk to him about some monster truck stuff after the game. So he's doing really good.
Hap, go ahead.
Yeah, on the injuries, any update on Anthony Gould?
I don't right now, chap.
Okay. Yeah, and when you look at what this offense has done, not just 1 week, but 8 weeks now, does anything jump out that you're most not impressed, but pleased with? Whether it's the points, the efficiency, what do you point to?
I think if I had to point to one thing, it's the points, chap. I think just trying to score, every time you touch the ball, is a huge part of it. I think the red zone efficiency has been really good. But yeah, just trying to score points every time you touch it. I think that's been the biggest thing is getting those points.
Thanks, Coach.
Steven.
Hey Shane, I think you've always prioritized tight ends in your philosophy. Um, can you can you tell us kind of where that originated from with you? Was it with the Chargers, I guess, or like has that always been a big component of your philosophy is to get that position involved?
Yeah, no, it started definitely when I was with the Chargers with Antonio Gates. The player he was just phenomenal, and so we'd always try to find ways to scheme him up and get him his touches as much as we could. And then going over to Philly, having Dallas Goedert, who is a hell of a player too, getting him the touches, and now adding Tyler Warren to the fold here. It's been great. So I think that's a fun part for us as coaches is trying to get everybody involved and getting him involved as much as we can, different ways to do it. So that part's been real fun.
And when you have a guy, just what are the I guess what are the advantages from a matchup position that make that unique to the tight end position, I guess.
Yeah, I think anytime you got a guy that can go inline, outline, split out wide, different things, over the middle, certain matchups you find in zone, same thing in man coverage. Obviously you're trying to find those things on tape as much as you can to get him freed up. So, yeah, it's a big part of it for sure.
Thanks.
Nathan.
Hey Shane, I know before the start of yesterday's game, you guys won the coin toss, chose to receive the ball first in the first half. I think you guys have done that 3 times this year. We don't see that terribly often in the league this year, and I know that wasn't necessarily a certain thing for you guys last year from going over some game stats that I was looking at. Is that something a choice that you guys have notably made this year with the strength of this offense, or is there anything to that trend and that decision that you guys have made the handful of times that you've had it this year?
Yeah, I think that's part of it. Obviously with the new kickoff rule and the field position stuff, you look at that and obviously got a lot of confidence in our offense right now. I think it all plays into it, and that could be a week to week thing as well too. But yeah, just felt good about taking it, yesterday and the other times that we did.
Is that something that you feel like with the rules having changed that you've notably, taken a little bit of a different approach, or how would you say that that rule change has changed things for you in that mindset, if anything?
Yeah, I think it's changed a little bit. Obviously, starting field positions now are probably around the 35 with the kickoff returns, and even if you get the touchback, it's at the 35 too. So it's probably right around in there. And you get a little shorter field to start the game and have a chance to go score early as part of it. But like I said, it's week to week, and we go from there.
Cool. Thanks.
We'll go with Kevin, and then Joel will be our last question.
Shane, can you point to anything with JT on why seemingly his game? I mean, he already was obviously a star running back. Why it's even gone to another level?
I think I keep going back to the O-line. I mean, those guys are the holes they're creating. When you watch the tape and you watch the coach's copy, I mean, it's as impressive as it gets. And then I think that just his physicality too is a big part of it. His vision's been off the charts, but the physicality, the way he's running through these arm tackles and spinning and 360 and off these guys and getting the extra yards and toe tapping on the sidelines. And I mean, it's hard to really explain because it's so impressive to watch right now.
It's the healthiest he's been since you've been here. How much does that help that, you'd have a running back this far in his career practicing every day?
Yeah, it's huge. I think his health is a big part of it. He came into training camp ready to roll, and I think our training staff and DeAndre and everybody in the coaching staff is making sure he's getting what he needs to get throughout the week, all the reps he needs for practice, so he's fresh and he's ready to go on Sundays.
Joel, last question.
Shane, with Bort, what does his athleticism kind of allow you to do at that center position that other centers maybe can't?
Yeah, that's a great question. Very athletic at that position. I think you can get him out in space. Some of the things that we've done in the run game with him, getting him out, pulling him, getting him up to the second level defenders has been a big part, of our offense. When that situation happens and we're allowed to get him out with the fronts we're getting. But I think, yeah, him out in space has been tremendous. He can move really well, for an offensive lineman, and he understands leverage of the defense and where he needs to get to do those things. But yeah, he's been terrific doing that stuff all year.
The block he made on the screen to Warren, just being able to close the gap like that in the open field.
Yeah, it was
Crazy.
big time play. When it started to unfold, it was man-to-man coverage and the safety was dropping down from depth. And he got out there quick and made the huge block to create the space because that play versus man it's okay, but it turned out to be really good in that situation. And obviously Tyler made the most of it, but that block by Bort was huge.
That'll do it, Coach. Thanks for your time.
All right, guys. We'll see you Wednesday. Thanks.